Okay, welcome to Dow Stock Talk. In this video, I'll be going over my Fundrise 2022 year returns. This year was not so good for the Fundrise this particular year, well, for my portfolio. What I'll end up doing, if you wanted to see a more in-depth video of what Fundrise is, just check the suggested video. But Fundrise is a platform that allows you to invest in real estate online with a form of private REITs, which it pulls investors' money together, and then you can collect money through dividends, which is rental income or house appreciation. But I'm going to briefly go over the overall account, and then I'll look into what was the 2022 uh, yearly returns. Account balance started about $1,000 in June 5th, 2018, and then right now we're at $1,613.04. Okay, so it says the net returns to date $463.02 for long-term growth. So a lot of my returns will come from appreciation. As you can see, for dividends, all time I have $181.84. Not going to go over 2023 because 2023 first started. Appreciation, $283.86, and advisory fees $2.68 will give you a total of $463.02. So yeah, this is the stuff like that. But let's look at what you came to see, the performance. So what we're going to focus on mainly is for 2022. So what we're going to do is look at this side, and we're going to go to look at, well, let's look at value, honestly. And then what we're going to do is we're just concerned about 2022. So 2022, you can check each quarter and stuff like that, but we can hit, we're going to click all, and then we're going to hit check. So as you can see, the net returns for 2022 is 3.3%, which is pretty low. But the overall market in the stock market did drop substantially. But I mean, 3.3 when the average is supposed to be about 10 or 12, it could be a little bit a disappointment there. And we'll have to see how things go as time goes on. But this is particularly 1 year. One of the concerns is going forward, was this just 1 year that was just a lower return, and will the years 2023, 2024, will they look lower than double digits, much lower? Will we see something like 3, 4, 5 for a couple of years? I'm not sure, but we'll watch this closely. Now, as you can see, we can look a little bit deeper to see what happened. As you can see, dividends is 109. That went pretty well, but appreciation, it's down about $59.29, and of course advisory fees. Now, as you can see, let's look a little closer on for the hopefully I scrolled it up high enough so you guys can see that, because I know my picture is only right here. So for 2022. Now let's look at a little bit deeper over here for the growth real estate fund right here. Click that, and as you can see, this particular fund for, let me make sure I have it on 2020 custom 2022 all. There we go. All right, so now for this particular, let me actually go back because I want to make sure I have it on the right one. So custom 2022 all check. Okay, yeah, because I want to just mainly focus on 2022. So these are the ones for growth real estate net 3.3 and income real estate 3.9. So we're going to click this, and also you can look at dollar amount as you want to see the dollar amount as well. $48 from that and $5 for that. But when we scroll down here, what we'll see is let's see, this one this was the one that lost a lot of money. Well, appreciates, probably due to depreciation. But flagship real estate fund, let's click more fund details and see. This one did not do so well. Let's just say did not do so well. This particular fund, they went over explanation why, but it was about a 40-minute I want to say podcast or audio, so I didn't get a chance to see that of the explanation why. They did end up giving as far as a heads up that they expect I think for this year, they're more in defense mode. I mean, they're not taking out a lot of debt, and it's probably because interest rates are high and stuff. They're not going to take out a lot of debt and stuff like that. But this fund, was the one that, didn't perform as well. I didn't have a lot. I only owned $179 in it, but this was the fund that didn't necessarily do so well. Let's look at this one and see if we had this one's up 3, that one's up 5. Okay. Let's see, and it shows you the structure breakdown as far as common equity, preferred shares, and all that stuff, and it shows you the strategy of that. So I just wanted to, let's go back again. So we looked at the income one for these two funds there, and then let's go back let's go back to make sure we have that on 2022 all. Check. Okay, so, and let's just check the growth one and see, was there any major drops there? Yeah, same thing for the growth as well. The flagship real estate fund did not do so well compared to the other ones, and they were lower, but we'll have to keep an eye on that as well. So yeah, well, like I said, I really wanted to focus on 2022, so I'm just gonna have to make sure, because sometimes it looks at it all. So 2022, check. Okay, so this one is for 2022. Yeah, just peep that. 2022 should stay right there. So as you can see, this is for the growth for 2022. That one was down, but like I said, the main one down was in this one, down 19%, the flagship real estate fund. So that's the fund that took the biggest hit there. And as far as, let's see, for that one, what we're looking at, where is it? There it is. Yeah, that one, as you can see, took the most one. Okay guys, this is the add-on. Because I went over 2022, I wanted to show how this compared to previous years, so you can see what I'm saying about it being much lower than the other years. As we click on year to date, this is for 2022. It breaks down each quarter in each particular fund. As you can see, 2% there, 1.9, 0.7, and then in the fourth quarter, 1.4. That's how they got the total. If you wanted to see the dollar amount, to see, some people like to look at dollars, 28, 28, 12, 20, and 2022, $48.93 altogether. Now if we look at annualized, we can see, and we can look at previous years too, but all time, this is for 2020. Oh, that's 2023. So 2022 is right here, $48.93 compared to 2021, $200.11. Let's look at the percent wise. 17. So it went from 17.4 to 3.3. Last year was a good year for the housing market, but much different this year. If we look at previous one, so if we look at the previous one, we can see that was partial 4.1. 2019 was 7.8. 2020 was 6.8. 2021 was 17.4. 2022 3.3. All time 9.4. So we'll have to monitor this pretty carefully. And you see it starts up there, and it shows the beginning of the period. It shows how much dividend is earned, net cash out, as much, so you can see for each particular year how much was gain, appreciation, dividend. So that one's pretty clear there. guys, let you guys particularly see that this is 2023. That's why I just started. And yeah, so that is pretty much, this is pretty much cash in how much was invested, by the way. um and at the end of the period. But let's look overall. I think we covered everything that I wanted to cover. Active projects, 273 active projects. um yeah, and here's all the projects and stuff. um but that concludes this particular video. If you have any questions or concerns, make sure you drop it down in the comment. If you haven't already, make sure you hit the like button. If you're new, make sure you subscribe to my channel.